Hey everyone, so this week's topic is needles. Trigger warning. Um, I will be showing a needle, syringe, and needle, and if that bothers you, then you probably may not want to see the rest of this video. So, fair warning. Anyways, let's see, needles. I buy mine 25 cents. They are, this is a 23 gauge 1-inch needle, and I draw and inject with the same needle. I don't twist it off and draw with another one like I know Asher does with his some of his videos that I've watched and injecting. This is pretty much it. It's a needle with the syringe draw. But yeah, that's it right there. I currently am not doing shots, or I'm on any type of testosterone at the moment. But when I was just doing shot in my leg, on the outside of my legs, in the fat of my legs, and I'll switch off from right to left. To me, I don't like needles. However, I know for a fact that I need to inject my shot, and I know for a fact, when I get antiviral shots and flu shot and shots in general and vaccination, blood work, like, you have to use the needle. So I've gotten used to it throughout the years. However, I still do not like them. So I cringe, I don't look at it, but it's one of those things where I personally I suck it up and I do it, and that's just where, that's the point where I've gotten to it. But I don't like needles, so I can understand people who have afraid of needles. I have a friend or two, they see needles, they freak out because of previous, drug history, or, they were traumatized when they were little with needles because of vaccinations, or, bad experiences at lab work. My sister hates needles. People have their own reasons for hating needles, or they could, bring up bad memories, and I completely understand that. And that's why there's different forms of testosterone. I know they have the testosterone patches that you put on your arm somewhere, or your shoulder. I also know that there's the gels, like androgel. I can't really talk for either of the patches or the gels because I've never used them. I've only used the shots, Devo. So, I don't know too much about them. I can't tell you much about them other than what I've researched or what I've heard other guys talk about them. Me, I personally just prefer the shots, even though I don't like needles, but that's something I just kind of suck up and do. One of these days when I start getting back on T, I'll actually make a video on how I inject. For now, I just have some needles laying around. Well, not laying around, because that's dangerous, but I have them in a bathroom or whatever. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about needles or whatever. Just make sure that you're using them correctly. You're not sharing needles. You're sterilizing them, and the whole 9 yards. Because you don't want to get sick. You don't want to, any of that, not fun stuff. You just gotta be really careful and be really safe, and just really be smart about what you're doing. Anyways, I will see each and every one of you next week, and I hope everyone has some safe needling. That was a bad joke.